Yes, guys. Yes, people. We're back live again. Big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe, all of that. I know the stream came as a surprise. I weren't even meant to be doing this like an hour ago, but I saw the Thiago Silva news that he is officially re-signed for another year. For fuck it. You know what? Any excuse to go live. I'm probably not going to be going live tomorrow because of the West Ham game and everything. We'll either be celebrating the win or drinking to forget, or just drinking to forget a draw. But same way, plenty to get into in today's stream. We'll also run it like a little bit of a Q&A. So we'll talk about the fucking Thiago Silva news, the Mason Mount news, the what else? The Aubameyang news. We'll get into that as well. And yeah, if you guys want to discuss anything too, let me know. Probably going to be going live for about 30, 45 minutes. I don't think it's going to be for too long, but we had to come live and celebrate Thiago Silva, oh monstro, the real generational talent, signing for another year. Sadly, it wasn't for 8 years, but that wouldn't really be too practical. But Thiago Silva has signed. Let me see if I can find the official announcement on the club's website. I'll pull it up for you guys. Cool. Thiago Silva extends Chelsea's stay. He's signed a new contract to continue at Chelsea for another year. Drink to celebrate that. Brazilian defender who captained his country to the quarterfinals has put pen to paper on a new one-year deal, which will see him extend his career until the summer of 2024. Says, I'm honestly so happy to continue my career of the Blues. When I signed my first contract here, it was to just do 1 year. Now it's already the fourth. I could not have imagined that, but it really is a special moment for me to sign and stay at Chelsea. Todd Bowley also said, we're delighted that Silva has decided to continue with Chelsea. He is a world-class talent, as he's proven over many years for club and country. With his experience, leadership, and quality skills, they are vital to our vision going forward. We're thrilled he's extended his contract with us, and we look forward to more success with him ahead. Beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes. Let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section. Thiago Silva's re-signed, and it's actually very good for us too, because we need more leaders in the club as we're trying to reduce the age of the squad. Aspi looks likely to leave. Jorginho has already left. Koulibaly, doesn't even really strike us as a leader, but he's one of the veterans in the dressing room. Still hasn't really stamped his authority. Might be leaving in the summer. Is what it is. Is what it is. But Thiago Silva, this guy ages like fine wine. And I'm sure even next season, this guy's probably still going to be one of the best centre-backs in the league. And as he slowly starts to get phased out, if it's next season, hell, it's even the season after that, because I wouldn't be too shocked if we end up re-signing him for a further year after that, and then it ends up being 5 years. But Thiago Silva re-signs for another year. I've already said it. This guy is a Chelsea legend to me. It shouldn't be a debate at this point. I think for anyone who doesn't think it, they only think that's the case because of longevity. But even in spite of that, Thiago Silva's consistency overshadows his longevity for me as a Chelsea player. So to me, that brother's a Chelsea legend already. But let me know what you guys are saying. Kai wants to link already. Shit, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even know who's about because of how late it is. So if there's any one of my panelists who do want the link, just let me know and I'll send it over. But yeah, Kai, give me a sec. I'll throw you the link. Fuck it. Big up Lewis. No Maggie tonight. No, I'm saving that for SmackDown, my friend. I'm saving that for SmackDown. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that, my friend, but we move. Guess I won't catch the earlier stream. Glad to watch this. Hey, the stream earlier today was its own barrel of madness. I'd still check that out if you haven't done so already, but it's also like 2 hours. So if you haven't, I don't blame you. But we're probably still going to go through everything on this stream anyway. Hit the like button as well, guys. I know we haven't hit 100 likes. Yeah, we're only on 39. So, guys, run the likes up. I want us to hit 100 at least before I end this stream. Oba fighting for his place. A little bit crazy. With the lack of game time, I'm not too surprised by that. But same way, I rate that Aubameyang wants to fight for a spot. I really do. Yes, Kai, what are you telling me?
Yo, wait, bro. Man, I'm so happy Thiago Silva signed, man.
It's
I love
beautiful
that guy,
news,
man.
man. A
He
little
signed
ray
for-
of positivity.
Bro, it's mad. Like, we literally signed him for 1 year, and he's already been here on 4 years, which is the average, like, length of a footballer signing, man. And
And
yeah,
the
man.
consistency we've had for that too. It's all
Bro,
fucking crazy.
yeah,
man.
he's great, man. I heard one of the interviews he did in Portuguese in Brazil, and he said Chelsea is his favorite club that he's been at, which is crazy because
No
he came to
way.
Chelsea,
We've already overshadowed PSG in Milan.
and he came to Chelsea like at the end of his career, man. So I'm really happy about that, man.
Fucking hell, that's ridiculous. Fair play to him. Fair play to him because he could
Yeah.
easily go back to Brazil. I thought he was going to go back to Brazil at the end of this year.
Lewis, he gets it, unlike other players who wanna, suck us off for money.
Certain man want to be our highest earners despite being in their worst season at the club. If I speak. Yes, Scott, what were you telling me, bro? You all good?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm surprised you're doing another stream. I was not expecting that.
It was just the Silva news. We might as well, innit? We might as well.
Yeah, I'm glad that he signed. Like I've said before, let him stay for as long as he wants. If he wanted to leave this summer, I'd be fine with it because at the end of the day, like he's been head and shoulders our best player. I don't give a fuck what other fans say. He's been head and shoulders our best player basically since he's come in. And so yeah, like I'm happy to let him leave on his time. If he wants to stay for like another 3-4 years, if he wants to become part of the coaching staff, if he wants to leave after like this summer, say for example, like whatever he wants to do. But yeah, I'm very happy. I wonder what it means next season for like us in terms of our team, because by the looks of things, we're going to probably have like 6 centre backs. So I wonder who's going to go.
I think it'll be Koulibaly, personally.
I agree, but even when he leaves, you've then got 5 centre backs, and I just wonder how are you gonna manage their time correctly? Is all I'm wondering. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's more of like a wonderment more than anything.
Yeah, back on Silva, man. I don't rate that player of the season fucking bullshit because it's a vote thing. But he needs to win it at least once, man. The guy has been here 4 years, and he kept that level for the last 4 years.
There's no one else. There's no one else. The only other person that's coming close to him this season is Kepa, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, Scott. I don't think it's based on performance. I think they give it based on
but like,
who they like or they don't.
The problem is like you can make the case, right? It's a dumbass case, but you can make the case. Like last season, for example, like you and me both agreed that Mount shouldn't have won it, but you can make the case. Yeah. There is no argument to be made. Even the year we won the Champions League, again, I thought he was our best player, but you can make the argument between about 5 players, right? This season, there's no one else. There's literally no one else. Like if he doesn't win it this season, it is rigged. Like it's rigged anyway. But if he doesn't win it this season,
Scott, stop the lie, mate.
There's no chance it happens. Imagine Mount won Player of the Year again.
If he wins it this year, then this fan base is fucked. If he wins
it this year, I'm never taking that award seriously again in my life.
Wait, is it the fans that choose that?
Yeah, why do you think Mount won it?
Oh my days, man! Why are we surprised?
If it was even a Players Player of the Year award, it would have gone to Silva.
Wait, when do you think Ziyech gave it? Who the fuck do you think gave it, bro?
Come on, man. That was a fan vote. That was a full fan vote.
No, I just thought the club had his head up their arse.
No, because the club, they usually have Players Player of the Year as well as like fans player. But I don't think there was one.
It used to be a Players award. Yeah, when Hazard won it, it used to be a Players award, but they changed it. Since then, it's been I guess
there was like 2 separate ones.
Yeah. There normally is. There normally is. I don't know why there isn't for Chelsea, because there normally is. Because I'm trying to think of like past winners at other clubs.
We used to have it, Scott. Hazard won Players.
Yeah, like I can't remember who's like
as well.
Because there's times when I've seen like 2 different players win Player of the Season at clubs, but it's because one's like a fan thing and one's a Players Player of the Season. But yeah, like that's what it's. He should be walking it this season. Considering the season we're having, considering everyone else, as I said, the only 2 people I was thinking.
Yeah, the last one was Hazard in 2019. There hasn't been a Players Player since then.
Yeah, because it's sorry, Scott, but it's a useless trophy. It's like your grandma telling you you're the most handsome kid, bro. It means fucking nothing, bro. Like it's just a subjective ass trophy, man. Like who gets most votes? Liverpool fans can vote for Mount too, bro. Like there is no objectivity in it. It's just like a poll that they post. It's not
the thing is, it would the problem with the players, like the player of the season thing, is it's like when you have someone that wins it like rightfully, like when you have whoever should win it, it is a good thing because it's like it's recognition that he had a good season. Where it's like when you because the problem is you can watch people like, for example, last season we know Mount got it because his GNA, but we know his performances weren't good enough. So it's like you can see with your eyes he wasn't player of the season, so it just makes the award like a waste of time. But yeah, like the only two people that come close to Silva this season is Kepa, and if he continues at the rate he's going, Badiashile. But I would say Silva's better than both of them, or should be above both of them. But yeah, I'm glad he's staying. Like as I said, long may it continue. However he wants, however he wants to say.
It's literally an average contract. 4 years, an average contract, and he just did it in 4 parts because he's that good. And like honestly, I couldn't be happier.
I want it literally earned himself a contract every single year. But
Bro,
then when I say I want Mason Mount to do it,
did you see Reece as well? Reece got taller, man. He's like taller than Thiago now. He used to be 5'10", man. Yeah, he got.
Did he?
Look at the video, man. He's taller than Thiago now.
What, did they do a video together or something?
Yeah. Because Reece came and he congratulated him, and he did like the bow thing. Man, I don't care what anybody says. Reece is the future captain for me, man. He's more open and he's outgoing. All the players who come to Chelsea are like, I wanted to play with Reece. I think they showed a few videos. Like Leao said it, Mudryk said it. They all said they want to play against Reece. Nobody mentions
depending on who's here next season, like with like Aspi and Kante and that, I would genuinely debate. Like I'd have the conversation about making him vice captain.
Yeah, Senegalese Maldini. I get that Thiago is only 6 foot, but Reece officially, like last season, was 5'10". That's why I'm saying he got taller. I didn't say he got tall. I said he got taller. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But then again, he's still growing. Like men grow until 25, so that's probably.
Yeah, that's calm. Anyway, let me see what a few you guys say in the comments section. Tex Blue says, great news. The person we need to re-sign before anyone else, especially with all the other older players looking likely to leave. It's even more important that we keep him. Kante, we're not too sure about. Kova, we're not too sure about. Koulibaly, Jorginho's already gone. Aspi, someone else off the top of my head. Koulibaly, you could say it because he's 31, but it doesn't count.
I'll give Koulibaly next season.
I don't know if he'll even stay because he's just fallen off the pecking order now.
Yeah, apparently he's not happy here. He misses Italy. But what did you think, bro? I wouldn't get it. Like I like England, yeah, but Italy has like the tastiest food, bro. Nice girls, nice like weather. So I
only went to Milan for like a day, so I can't say.
Bro, Rome's the place you want to go to in Italy.
Yeah, Rome is nice as well. Yeah, Rome is amazing, man. But even Milan is nice. It's expensive as well, but it's nice.
I've never been to Milan. I've only been to 2 places in Italy, Rome and Venice.
Oh, Venice is really, really nice, man.
No, hopefully we draw Rome.
If he does go back,
I don't care, man. Badiashile has been amazing, so I'm happy with what we have. I'm happy with all the signing we signed, the new ones, which is why, like to me,
why did you send me a link? What's going on?
We're live, bro.
What for?
This guy
complaining about resigns, so we thought, fuck it.
Fuck off. I'm going to go kick the ball with my feet. I'm actually going to play. See ya.
Alright, take care, my brother. Enjoy, man.
This guy. Fuck you, Fatur. Go sniff some bitches.
Allow me, fam. I'm
so
tired,
chaotic, man. I swear down.
Taxi driver, Alex.
Fucking taxi
always
driver.
150 miles an hour.
He reminds me of that taxi driver in Saudi Arabia, man. Fuck me.
What happened with that taxi driver?
What happened to you?
Hey, 180 miles an hour. Hey, 100 miles per hour on a tight street,
That sounds like a vibe, I won't lie, that sounds like a vibe. Harrison says Silva's like a guy who proves taking care of himself can make age mean just a number. Exactly. Like one of the first thing I read about Silva when we were signing him was that he takes care of his body the same way Ronaldo does.
Yeah, so plus he's very intelligent,
as well as
don't
the fact
ever
that
compare Silva
you don't have
to
to do as
Ronaldo
much
in terms of
movement.
age, man.
Perfect.
Two different.
And this is the thing, and
he's
like,
smart there.
You see that the footballers that take care of themselves the most, they prolong their career the most. Like, you see it. Like that's why. Like, I don't rate him anymore. But that's why Ronaldo is still playing to the age he is. Like
Yeah,
he is
and,
what, but he's still playing to the age he is because he takes care of himself. Same with
And you
Silva. Same with other people.
And you see Hazard doesn't train hard. He eats like a bunch of burgers. His diet is shit. And you see like he literally his body is like falling down. Which is sad. I love Hazard.
I'll blame that Spanish foods, man. I don't think he's fit for that.
Spanish food is amazing, man.
No, he was tied out in England.
Yeah, you see, no more tummy aches. Spanish food's fine, bro.
He's addicted to Five Guys, bro. He has Five Guys there, man. That's why, man. Five Guys in Barcelona is delicious, man.
Is it?
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
Well, maybe I'll find out. Couch, I believe you as well. It's just now we have Badiashile and Fofana and Chalobah. It's like I don't feel like we have the time to wait for him anymore.
Yep. Also, like, are we gonna talk about the Mount contract thing or not?
Oh yeah. We're gonna get
because I have a bunch of ideas.
But the thing is,
yeah, like with Barley, like the problem is his options to play now are so limited. Mm-hmm. Like the only time he's going to get to play is in the Champions League, and I'll be real, like there's a part of me that prefer Chalobah to play, or Fofana when he's fit. Like that's where we're at now. Like it sucks, and it's kind of not entirely his fault because if we were in more competitions, he'd have more chances to play. But like the Champions League is literally it, and I think depending on who we get after Dortmund, because I do think we'll beat Dortmund. I don't know how close. I think we'll beat them. It might be close, but I do think we'll beat them. But depending on who we get in the next round, bro, that could be it. And it's like at that point, then you've got like basically no games left to play because
you're not taking mad yesterday, you know.
And it's like Badiashile's playing so well that like you can't really take his place. So yeah, it's just not looking good.
With Silva, he can play until he's 40, and then after
did you guys see like I saw this one thing we won like 2 games in 11. Fatur, what do you think, bro? Yeah, we won like 2 games from 11 games in the Premier League, bro. 2 from 11.
Was it Felix Boas before he got sacked?
No, it's worse than the 15-16 season now. Right now, like.
Oh yeah, 15-16.
Yeah,
we've had too many draws at that time. Too many draws.
Well, and now we're just taking W's, don't we? With Fatur, we're just taking W's every week. Same fucking thing, like literally. I think we even have more losses than last season, no? Or
I don't
know. We lost 9 games that season.
Last season was just hella draws everywhere.
No, I mean the 15-16 season. Sorry.
Oh yeah, 15-16. Like it was losses until December.
How many
losses? Went on like a 15-game unbeaten run with 7 draws.
Yeah,
we
but
lost to fucking Swansea.
The squad that then we had Hazard as well. Like we did have a.
Yeah, Fata, come closer to your mic, bro. I think there's an echo.
Check.
Don't put it in your mouth, bro. A little bit further away. Good.
Yeah, we lost 1-0 to Swansea.
There we go. Yeah, that was the end of it. We were unbeaten from December to April. Yeah, because that Swansea game was on my fucking birthday. That's why I remember that.
Who remember when Hazard plays UFC with that Swansea kid, man, the ball boy?
Oh, he deserved it, the little shit.
He did deserve it.
He got Hazard sent off and everything. I was like, oh, Hazard's fucking should be banned for 10 games or some shit.
Apparently,
that kid went on Twitter and said, I'm going to cost you the game, and then did it.
You know, he's rich now. He has like his own like vodka company, like flavored vodka company.
Also, Kai, to answer your question, by the way, we need 6 more losses this season to pass 15-16.
Do you think we're gonna get it? I think we're gonna get it, man. We still have time.
I don't know. How many? Let me check our games and I'll come back to you.
Check that running, my friend. Forget now.
I think I'm good. I'm checking our running and I'll come back to you. Give me a sec.
Because the running ain't good.
Yeah, but about Messi.
February till March, it should be winnable games, though. It should be winnable.
We had so many winnable games that we didn't win.
Bro, so. Chelsea can't call anybody winnable right now. That's the problem.
You know what, Kai?
Yeah.
We might match it. There's some games I'm not sure about. There's 5 games I can see us losing. I can see us losing Brighton, United, Arsenal, City, and Newcastle.
Yeah. But I think on
United around there too.
But aren't we on the same as far as like games played? Like we're in the same point wise.
God.
After 20
our games in April are fucked, by the way.
Yeah, man. This is what I'm saying. Cool. Like enjoy the run we have now, even though we still can't run anything.
Honestly, I don't care. I just want to watch the game.
In the space of 14 days, right? in the space of 14 days, we play Brighton, United, Man United, Brentford, and Arsenal in the space of 14 days.
Aston Villa.
Nobody cares about Aston Villa.
Yep.
Oh.
Bro, we have fucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, and Fatura's talking about winnable games, bro. We don't even win winnable games, bro. Winnable games.
Hey, we might lose to Bournemouth away, man.
Oh no, shut up, bro. That's on my birthday. Don't say that. That's literally on my birthday.
Look at this running, and people think people want to talk to me about top 4.
You need to change that background, Lewis. I don't want to see Dick nose in white, bro.
You can't even see his nose.
I saw it like as soon as you changed the thing, man.
Voila.
Look at this though. Villa at home. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There's a couple here where I'm like, Villa at home, I'm unsure because we should beat him, but it's Emery.
Yeah.
Like it's Emery ball. So I'm like, he's just going to be a dick. Like he's just going to make him impossible to break down. He then got Wolves away, and it's again like, they're shit at the moment, but it's Wolves away, and it's like I've been there, done that. Like I don't know how that will go. The next 4 games, like after that,
L.
We actually might hit that 13. We might hit that 13 losses. We actually might hit the 13 losses this season.
Bro, do you see why? All I want is my 40 points. I've been saying that. Give me my 40 points, and I'm happy. After that, I am signed out. You can't talk to me. I won't care.
Actually, do you know what it is? We might not hit the losses because I've just thought about it now. Just because Eden Osman's mentioned it in the chat about the defense. We'll just have hella draws again because we probably won't concede that many because our defense is actually good. It's just we can't score for shit. So we're just gonna have hella draws.
Here, a win or 2.
Hella 0-0s. Bro, it's going to be hella 0-0s. Watch.
Felix is back, though. Felix is back. So that's one thing to watch Chelsea for. Felix is coming back.
One thing to look forward to tomorrow.
And you know what? We get to watch Enzo. I'm actually more excited about the new players than the old players. Fuck the old players, man.
Same. This old players
honestly, like all I care for the rest of the season, Kai, bar Reece and Silva and Cucurella. Every new player we bought in January, the only players I care about. I don't care about the rest. Like, if you play shit, you play shit.
That's why I don't care about the Mount situation thing, because I honestly he doesn't have the right to ask for that contract. Depends on based on the games he played this season. Like when I see the guys who have much lower salary than him and he won triple their salaries, I'm like, nah, bro. We've seen the light, and I feel like the club are not stupid enough to give you the money that you want. So I'm not worried about it, to be honest, man. And a lot of reports are coming in saying that Chelsea are not going to be sentimental with the decision.
Good.
Well, we're going into the Mount talk. All right, cool.
I might as well.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dick nose.
Right. So Mason Mount wants to be among the highest earners at the club and wants to feel valued. Chelsea are optimistic of an agreement, but don't want to be sentimental. The first thing I want to say, who is advising this guy?
I was literally thinking the same thing.
That is Asian.
Who is advising this guy? Because they are tanking his reputation.
As you were reading that, that's the first thought that came in my head. I was like, is this his agent? Is this his dad? Who the fuck is advising this guy to
bro?
But
it just shows it just shows he's not really people saying he's a Chelsea fan. He's not really a Chelsea
proper
fan.
fucking Chelsea.
You just want to get paid, man.
Fucking Chelsea, lad.
I was going to say, it just shows this guy's mentality is in the bin. You're going through your worst period of form, and the first thing you're thinking about is a new contract on $300,000 a week wages.
Bro, and it shows on his first touch, on his control. I know it was shit before, but now
it's like have some self-awareness. Have some self-awareness.
Yeah.
Like,
and for me, does he deserve to be on higher wages than Enzo? I don't know.
But I was having arguments with someone earlier about him being on the same wages as Kepa. And it's like, well, what are we doing? Kepa's done more this season.
He doesn't want. He wants triple the salary that he has. Kepa only is 170. He wants higher than 170. He wants to be above the 200s.
He wants what Reece James is on, and he doesn't deserve it. The fact is, Reece James comes off and we're worse. Mount comes off and we're better. Why are we paying him more?
Bro, it's shameless. And even his first contract that he signed, he also signed it when we were 9th in the table under Lampard. He wanted to sign it there too. So this guy, every fucking time we're in the shithole, he wants to make more money.
No, the thing is though, Kai, when he signed the first contract when we were 9th, that's calm, right? Because it was was that his first season or his second season? Where it's I get it, right? Because you've just come through. I kind of get when he signed it then, because at least around then he was still playing okay. So he was the only one that was playing okay. So I kind of get it, right?
Yeah.
Plus, you're a little bit younger. Like, what was that? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So he was like just turning 20s. Like, I kind of get it. Now, like as I said, have some self-awareness. Put your head down, perform for more than like one game, and then come back to the table and go, this is what I've been doing. I've put my head down. I've improved. I've shown these performances. Now can we talk about my contract and my wages?
Yep.
Don't do it now when you're putting in stinkers every day, like literally every game.
But I don't think it's a coincidence though, Scott. I don't think all this English journalists are coming out and to defend him, how important he is now, because I think there's voices at Chelsea that are not really convinced with him, which I'm happy about because I haven't been convinced in the years. Because if it wasn't the case, there wouldn't be all this like, Matt Law came out, Nizar, now Jacob Stingberg as well, saying the same thing, like how valuable he is, but the club don't want to like break the bank. It's crazy to me. All these people want us to sign him this badly on a new contract.
I don't get it. At this point, I'm just thinking you lot value this player more than you value the club. Because how you can watch him play like this week in and week out and still think even us entertaining the concept of a new contract is mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm ready to move on from him, man. I think the club needs to do a rebuild. We are focused. I'm ready since
Same, but we're going to be locked in these talks until July.
Yeah, but he's not going to sign him. He's not going to sign him because he knows.
Come the transfer window opening, I hope Liverpool just slap that bid in there and we can get rid of him.
Yeah, because I'm tired of his demands. Like he acts like he is some Lampard when he's 24 and still can't fucking do a proper through. I've seen today's stats, and Kova is our highest through ball. Like he has the most through balls for us. Kova was with 9 or 6, something like this, and he hasn't played half of this fucking season, man. And then you have this shameful piece of shit asking for fucking 200k, asking for De Bruyne money, bro. For what? Sentimentals?
I'm just.
He wants to pay the same as his fucking peers.
That's the problem.
Bro, I'm just tired of him. Like I'm tired of him because every conversation about Chelsea and everything just about Chelsea in general revolves back to him, and I'm sick of it. Like I just want him gone because like the last time we had a player that generated this much conversation when you spoke about Chelsea was Hazard, and that was in a positive way. Bro, I just want him gone so we can stop talking about him and we can have fans stop trying to like defend him at every opportunity, and we can go back to being a normal club where it's like everyone is judged fairly, everyone is judged, when they're on form, when they're off form, and we stop having to have every conversation being revolved around this dickhead. Like it's becoming annoying. It's not actually becoming annoying. It's fucking annoying. It's been annoying. It's been like this for years. It wasn't too bad when he first came through because it's like, oh, fair enough. Like all the jokes about Lampard. Like I know Kai, you didn't like him when he first came in, but it wasn't too bad. Now it's just fucking irritating.
The last year or two, it's like, okay, I could see what people were talking about. 2021, I thought he had a good season for us. I thought it was fair that he won the Player of the Year award. Last season, I thought there was ups and downs with him, but like compared to the rest of our attack, he was still the best one there. This season,
but last season he wasn't our best attacker either. Like Lukaku and Havertz scored more goals than him as well, man. So
he got the most GNA.
With this guy, like our standards have been so far behind where we used to be, and he is bigged up like he wants something more when he doesn't show us more on the pitch. Like,
I don't think he is.
We are arguably in our worst situation in the last 6-7 years, and this guy is here asking for more money when we are not where we are at the club, man. So that really annoys me. Like if we were first, challenging for Premier Leagues every year, we're always getting third, we're always getting second. I'll be like, all right, now let's talk about your contract. But we're 8th, 9th, 10th. We were at 9th the season before this one, and then this season we're 10th. I don't know where we're gonna finish 10th and 9th, and you have this guy who wants to feel valued. How about us? Like, how about Chelsea feeling valued, bro? How about us?
No.
Finally going back to where we used to be, man.
I disagree.
Scott,
what do you disagree about?
Right.
Exactly.
Let me play a devil's advocate real quick. Devil's advocate.
No, be a fucking objective.
No, I'm being serious. Huh?
Let's hear what he has to say.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not on mute, bro.
Oh, you're miming or some shit, bro. What's going on, bro? Look, I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. Listen, why are you laughing, bro?
Because I know you're full of shit. That's why I fucking laugh.
No, I'm being serious. Habibi, let me be serious real quick, okay? I haven't been impressed with Mount since Tuchel first came in.
So why you open your mouth now? Why are you saying you disagree with me then? If you now, why?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
All right, go ahead.
He might crash, but let him land.
I'm not gonna crash, Scott. I'm not gonna crash.
Listen, crash, like
I haven't been impressed with him. I haven't been impressed with him since what's his face? Tuchel's coming, right? Ever since then, I think he's had. I don't care about his GNA. I care more about eyesight and fucking whatever you see on the pitch more than GNA, and he hasn't been good since then, right? But I do think the reasoning you lot are using against him to not ask for money and feel valued or whatnot because of what the situation we are in now is unfair. End of the day, I heard Ben Foster said.
Are you
one second.
Thick? You said he wasn't good for 3 seasons. Now you're saying like,
brother, one second, brother. Okay, he can go to the board right now, yeah, and a valid reason, a very valid reason for his misperformance is he's out of position. But before another one. Let me 1 second. I even heard Ben Foster say on his
you're landing podcast, like it's 9/11, bro.
Bro, I can't. Hey, Scott,
Oh my god.
Relax.
Go ahead. Finish your point, man.
What do you call it? I heard Ben Foster said. He said when players go in with their agents or wherever their daddy or whatever and ask for a new contract, they bring out facts and what they've done in their time at the club so far, right? We cannot deny Mount is a reliable player, right? Well, he's always there playing. Okay, what? he's always playing, right? And
what is your definition of reliable? What is the definition of reliable?
I gotta be finished, man.
Because you stay man. How can
end of the day, they're not going. He's not going to go into the board and say, "I'm not going to ask for this amount of money." By the way, people are saying 300k. Listen, people are saying 300k. Didn't Matt Law come out and say he's not asking for that kind of money?
We said above 200. Nobody said 300k.
Yeah.
Okay, above 200. Above 200. Right?
He wants around Reece, which is anywhere from about 250 to 300.
Okay. Listen, he can shut the fuck up.
You're struggling, bro.
You just said
I'm getting button every 2 seconds, making me.
You have the fucking argument.
Listen, bro. Just listen. Okay, no, I'm gonna summarize. So you don't stop fucking interrupt. I'm gonna summarize. I don't even know if I can swear on this shit. But listen, he's been playing for years, right? He's never injured, and he's always available for the manager. Okay, that's one.
That's one. He's not the builder.
Bro, that is one of the reasons he is allowed to. He's allowed to want a new contract and a certain amount of money. He wants to feel valued. The reason he wants to, you know what, Lewis? I give up, bro. Fuck you, Mount. Fuck, get sold. I'm not gonna give a shit anymore. Yeah, Mount, piss off.
It's funny. Imagine any of us working in any type of office environment. Yeah, we're
fuck
losing
you,
money.
Man. I give that money to Ziyech.
My guy, if you're ever my lawyer,
the company's crashing. Yeah, we're losing stocks, and then you come to your boss and be like,
okay, you know what, Kai? I didn't hear your reasoning. Tell me your reasoning, then. Tell me why you don't want him to sign a new contract. Wait, is your problem you don't want him to sign a new contract, or you're annoyed with the money he's asking for? I knew Scott, because I'm on you lot right now, yeah. I'm on you lot right now. Now, Scott, you answer as well, Scott. Why are you quiet, Scott? Scott,
Jesus Christ!
Yo, Scott, are you there, bro?
You have the
island, because even Lewis got pissed him smirking with his fucking waffle cakes, bro. Listen, Scott, tell me, why don't you want him to sign? Nice and simple. Why don't you want him to sign?
Because he's the biggest. Because if you were to put down the problems to our team in terms of the way we play, he is the singular person I'd put most of the blame on. Also, I'm sick and tired of listening to conversations about Mount, whether it be from people who want to defend him or people like me and Kai that just hate him at this point, like seriously dislike him, want him gone.
Why do you hate him?
Well, I'm at that point, fam, just because, like I said, I'm sick and tired of every conversation about Chelsea and ending up at him. Every conversation.
I don't understand.
The source of all our problems is Mount. Yeah.
That's the part. That's the part where I agree with you the most. Is I naturally speaking, I don't have anything that much against Mount. I don't think he's a great player. I think he's decent. I think we can use him. But at this point, I've gotten so annoyed about going on and on about this guy and all his stands defending him, and I'm just listening to the most illogical reasons for why this guy way more than what he really is. It kills me. I don't even care anymore. He's not worth having these discussions over. Like, he's just not. If he leaves and we get someone else, he's so easily replaceable. I would have been okay keeping him, but at this point, I don't think it's worth having all this stress about one mid player. It's just not worth it.
He's not
Bro,
playing
and
this.
they blame everybody. They blame everybody.
Okay,
else
stop.
but him.
So you guys are calling him a
Poison,
mid footballer. We all know that's not true.
Before I go, yeah.
No, he is painfully average.
Yeah, well, let me go quickly. Yeah,
Come on, Scott,
I think
man.
for me, when it comes to Mount, yeah, and the negotiation, it's not helping himself. We know this board, yeah, is like data driven. This season, if you were to look at Mount's data, it's not looking good, bro. He's not in a position of power.
Because he's not playing in position. He's not playing in position. He is not playing in his position.
He hasn't played as an 8 since
He is a number 8.
But he didn't play as a number 8.
He played as an 8 in the last game.
No, he did not. For crying out loud. No, he did not.
He played as an 8 in the last game.
He was basically sitting in the 18-yard box, outside the 18-yard box.
Yeah, but he's not
bro, you know why?
He
You
doesn't
know
have
why?
the positioning. He doesn't have
No, one at a time, bro.
Yeah.
I'll take all of you down one at a time, bro. Let's go.
Do you know why he was sat in the 18-yard box? This guy, positionally speaking, in terms of where Graham Potter puts him on the football pitch is as an 8. This guy's just got no discipline and no positional awareness. That's why he sits. Yeah, cool, that's the problem.
Do we know if Potter's gone up to him and say stick in number 8? We don't know that.
Bro, he did the same thing under Tuchel, fam. He literally
Look, the best we've seen on the Tuchel amount is with Tuchel when he used to drop, collect the ball, and drive with it. He's not doing that, and he's not being instructed to do that. Clearly,
Where did he drive with it, bro?
Are you crazy? You're telling me on the Tuchel, he never used to drop, collect the ball, and drive with it, and help defend as well. Mount used to always help defend. What are you talking about?
Bro, he has not been doing that this season, and even
he hasn't been doing that since Tuchel. So he's being given wrong instructions clearly. And I agree. And I agree with you. That he should. Kai, listen, mate. I agree with you that he shouldn't be playing because A, it's not his position, and B, he's not been performing. But end of the day, he clearly hasn't been given the right instructions for how he's supposed to be playing. We saw the best out of him.
Why do you need to give him instruction? You need to give him instruction to control the ball properly, to pass a fucking through ball like a.
I agree. He's been shit. He should be dropped.
Shut your mouth then.
I'm gonna shut my mouth then. Lewis, move on, man. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Yeah, the thing that I'll say, right, we're going back to just on him being average,
follow me back on Twitter, man. Hold that.
The reason I say that, one of the reasons that I say he's average is because his best attributes, most of the things that people talk about him being his best attributes, I can find in basically like 20 other players, fam. I can go and get what he does.
Go on, compare me.
Anthony Gordon, Pablo Fornal,
Anthony Bloodclot Gordon, bro.
The guy that you rep, I can go and ask him to do the same shit that Mount does.
Yeah, Zish is a baller, though.
He's not a baller, man.
Lord,
listen. My opinion.
I can go and find a guy from the Championship. I can go and find a guy from a lower tier Premier League team and ask him to do the same shit. I can ask him to press. I can ask him to pick up the ball from deep and drive with it. That's literally what Anthony Gordon.
You know what? I agree, Scott. I agree. Scott, I agree.
Bro, I don't rate Anthony Gordon like that, right? That literally what I'm about to tell you. What all of this picking the ball up from deep and driving forward with it is exactly what Anthony Gordon was doing in his last game for Newcastle when he came off the bench, fam.
I agree. I saw that match.
I can go. So why, bro? Anthony Gordon, who here rates him as a player?
I think he's all right.
All right. Okay, he's all right at best.
That's
is what
because
we're saying.
You rate all the disabled.
So what we're saying is he's all right at best. And that's a player that I can go and get and directly replace Mount and as good.
Andrew's here now. I'm fucked. But listen, Scott, I agree with you, right? I agree with you. But let me ask you this question, right? I've got two questions for you. Do you remember when Tuchel first came in, right? And with the Champions League run and some Premier League games, do you remember how well he was playing? Yeah.
That was almost 2 years ago.
No, 1 second, man. You've been rude to me, so I'm gonna speak to Scott now. Okay, you're Scott. You're alive, bro.
Yeah. What do you mean? Am I alive,
bro? You remember? You remember how well you're playing under Tuchel, right?
Yes.
That was a bedtime story, bro. Do you remember?
So if he was still doing that, I'm not saying he would have been as consistent.
If
maybe
a transformer, bro.
But what I'm saying is, if he continued the way he was going on the Tuchel into Potter, would you want him sold?
Yes.
Yes.
So
if my auntie had a dick, should be my uncle's. Yeah, come on, man.
Oh man, listen. Even if you continue playing that way, you would still want him gone.
Bro,
So
we saw it last season under Tuchel.
So you genuinely don't think he's a good player then? You just think he's
last season we saw it. The performances under Tuchel dipped. He started caring more about G&A than he did about his actual performances, which is fair enough, right? Like, I get players sometimes do that, but that's calm. He hasn't picked those performances up. His best season under us, or his best performances, came under Tuchel in the 6 months, or like the 6 month period or whatever it was where we won the Champions League in I can't remember what 2021. That period, that time period, is his best piece of form at the club.
I agree.
Cool, but everything else since then has been shit. I agree. It's literally the same, by the way. Well, it's kind of the same. Obviously, he did it on a slightly bigger scale than the player I'm about to mention. But what's the difference, bar the scale in terms of the competition, between his best form being that 6 month period there and Pulisic's form being that 6 month period at the end of Lampard's first season? And people still want him out. And people still say he's
okay. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna answer your question.
It's the same thing, man. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question, right? I'm gonna answer your question.
Kim Kardashian, bro. With your
and whether you think it's BS or not, it's a valid.
Most likely it will be. Go ahead, man. Come on.
No. He's been playing out of position. Simple as that. It's simple. No. Because let me tell you something. What I think about Mount. Yeah, I told you this, Scott, a couple of days ago when we were talking about Bellingham. Right? I think he is a 4-3-3 as a number 8, or he's useless, which I don't think is good enough for Chelsea. Right? Unless we are playing.
So why are you arguing?
No, hold up. Hold up, man. So he's unless he's playing.
You contradict yourself more.
No, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. So he's number 8, okay? He's number 8.
If you agree with us, you want him
unless he's the number 8 in a 4-3-3, he's out of played position, and that's why people don't want him.
It's like arguing with a girl with blue hair, bro.
So Pulisic, who I like, okay, is always playing in his position, yet sometimes he's not performing, even though I don't think he gets enough game time. Same story as Ziyech, etc. But Mount has not been playing in his position, and that's why
he played in the 8 last game, and he collided with Madrid. He collided with Madrid.
Literally the worst player on the pitch.
I know he did not play in the 8. I'm sorry,
he played in the 8, bro.
Get his average.
He played as an 8, yeah. He plays that. He's still fucking shit.
Oh, Matt, come I need some backup. Hey, Lewis, man. I got 4-1, man.
Hey, you're the one who's going to back you up.
I'm not
going to say, of all the arguments you could have taken.
Show me the average positions against Liverpool. He was the fucking striker, bro.
Like I told you.
That's
like I told you. When he got put on the football, we played a 4-3-3 with Enzo as the 6 and Gallagher and Mount as the 2 centre mids ahead of him. It's not Potter's fault or Enzo's fault or Mudryk or anyone else's fault that Mount decided to pick up positions on the left wing in the first half and as a striker in the second half. That's his own fault. That's him. Like, we can keep saying, his best position's here. Bro, if he doesn't pick up that position because he wants to hold hands with his lover up top, that's no one's fault but his own. Why does he get defending about, he's not in his natural position? Fam, Enzo wasn't in his natural position last game. He played as a 6 when he's an 8.
And he still played amazing.
He pulled out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm sorry, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this defending.
He's a full
I'm tired of these excuses, man. No one else gets these excuses.
Don't say
literally no one else.
Fatter, man.
Hates me now.
Let me see.
Wait, you're a Ziyech and a Mount Stan?
Ziyech, it was
I'm not Mount Stan, man. No, I'm not Mount Stan.
But what he just excuses to these players.
He's like
you wanted the Liverpool average positions, right?
I'm not.
If you go to Mount's team, man.
The Fulham average positions, you mean?
Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham.
Yeah, where's number 19, bro? Even here, where's number 19, bro? Show that.
Fulham.
This website is sick.
Average positions.
What is that?
There's Mount in Mudryk's position.
So left centre mid is where he's meant to be playing.
But that's his fault. His fault for dragging out wide to the left. He should play more central.
Yeah.
Because
Mount is a fucking winger, you idiot.
Yeah, just tap out, man. Say you give up. Just tap.
Do you know?
Listen,
do you know why Mudryk was there? Do you know why Mudryk was there? It's because Mount was taking his position, so he had to drop deep. He had no other option. That's why Mudryk.
That's why he had the least touches on the pitch. Now was in his position.
Shanked him off fucking half time, man. Pick him off half time. What's he doing?
Yeah, because of Mount. Like, even Potter should take him out now, but he took Mudryk.
No. I've said it. I don't
reasons
like
this
him.
So I don't follow you on Twitter.
How about I blocked you, bro? How about that? Listen,
reason like this is why I don't follow you on Twitter.
bro. I haven't been impressed with him since Tuchel. Okay,
what's with this
why
fucking
are you
idiot
defending
just
him?
meant to be on
But
the striking?
Midfield again. See, midfield again. What do you want? What do you want him to play, bro?
Look, I haven't been impressed with him.
90 minutes noshing off Havertz.
Bro, it's literally the midfield line is right there, bro. And he's
What's
on
the
it,
last
man.
one? The
And he
Fulham
still wants
game.
to argue,
Alright,
man.
let's check the Fulham game.
That was the one you just checked. Oh no, the one before the other Fulham.
That was the one we
He's
lost.
even
That
further
was...
than Havertz.
He's the
and Felix.
first up.
Oh,
highest
fuck
one.
yeah, man.
Bro, this guy thinks he's a striker.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He thinks he's a striker.
Go back, Lewis. Go back. 1 second, please.
Okay,
I think he's playing up
They're
front.
just
anyone.
doing this on purpose to
Bro,
get some limelight, bro.
why is Kai even that deep?
Because Kai's shit as well.
That's Kai's personal business. Leave him alone, man.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry.
shit,
This
bro.
is
Dumber, bro.
no what?
It's there,
No,
that
this
one,
is
shit.
like a Graham Potter situation, man.
So everybody else can play their positions. Other
Bro,
than
why are
Dumber
our
and
average
Graham
positions
Potter,
of these
Can
players?
I ask a question, by the way, to the panel? Can I ask a question? By the way, hang on, but I just want to ask a question to the panel based on what we're seeing now. Anyone know what formation we're playing based on that?
Bro, this is
Huddle up on the
why.
midfield and inshallah.
Why is our attackers average positions so far away from the opposition?
Go back off, and then scroll down. I just want to see what formation we're playing. I can't fucking tell.
This is getting to my point though, because look how
go down. That was the full. That was the. Sorry, that was the
point. Your point is stupid.
That was the Forest game. That was Forest. This is Fulham.
Okay, but even Fulham, why are we? It's not about forget the formation for a second.
That's a 5.
It's just a fucking mess after that.
But why? That's what I'm saying. Why is there such a gap between us and the opposition's 18-yard box? That's clearly a tactical error. That is clear. That is clearly a tactical error. Fucking Habibi Ziyech is ahead of Kai Havertz, our striker.
Oh my man, is calling him my love Ziyech. You know, relax, big man.
That's a Habibi, man. Listen,
nah,
bro.
he's not, bro. He's not. Listen, Ziyech.
No, calm down, man. Me and you will have issues in a minute, bro.
Listen, I don't care.
Ziyech, they just hold hands for 90 minutes.
No, Lewis, I'm not. Lewis, it's in your eyes, bro.
They did that last
Look
season
how
as
their
well,
average positions. Their average positions is too high up.
They still did that last season.
I'm actually really glad. I'm actually really glad Lewis has brought this game up. By the way, keep this up, Lewis. Do you know, like, who was playing where in this game? Where Mount and Carney were meant to be playing respectively?
No.
Mount was meant to be the left centre mid. Carney was meant to be the left winger.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, gosh. Sorry, 1 second. Are we going off what you think they should or the average positions?
No, bro. Do you understand what average position means? Yeah, it's where they pick up. It's where they pick up the position in game. When you see a formation when it's put out, bro, Mount was put as a left centre mid. That's the way he was put on the formation.
Come on.
Regardless, by the way, whether he's playing left centre mid or left wing, why is he holding hands with Havertz at striker?
Because he misses him. He missed him after the kickoff.
But at the same time, you raised the question.
I'll keep going back
At
the
same time,
how can you
raise the question?
How can you tell me that someone needs to be played in their best position when they never play in their position because they would rather hold hands with their lover up top because they've got no positional awareness?
Yeah, but you at the same time, Scott, you did raise the question: what formation are we bloody playing? That's got to come in a part of it.
So now you blame him.
No. I'm just looking at every side of it because you might just want to go for his throat. I'm looking at every side. I've told you 5 times.
And you decided to go straight for his dick, man. That's what you.
No, because I've told you 5 times that I don't think he's to open up a bit because I've told you 5 times. I'm getting bullied, bro.
Yo, what is going on, bro? Yo,
Ziad, jokes aside, Ziad is a nice guy, bro. He's a nice guy.
Can I say this? You're not getting
bro, listen. You back me up, man. What's going on, Lewis, man?
I'm not backing you up, man.
But listen, all I'm saying is, look, no, it's not my propaganda. If we're looking at average positions and we can't determine what formation we're bloody playing, there is an issue here. That's an issue. Right or wrong?
An issue, bro. There is an issue. Number 19 control a fucking
number 1929, man.
It has the
2 issues.
Touch of a rapist, bro. That's the issue. That's the issue. Get rid of that issue.
I'm not involved, bro. I'm not involved.
I don't understand how you guys grew up watching.
I don't like you when you're sober,
Bala,
man. You need to roll
watch
up,
Essien. We used to watch all these players, and now you're telling me Mount is good because he's consistent. Shut the fuck up, man. Come on.
He's not even consistent, mate. He's
man.
good because he's Papa Chelsea. Yeah, he claps.
I don't know what that means.
He gets it.
Tell me what does
he
that
gets
mean,
it.
It doesn't
He
mean
gets it,
anything
man.
before.
If you don't understand it, You just don't get it, mate.
Yeah, you don't get it. You don't get it, but he gets it. He gets
Is
it.
it like the
We
entrance
get
to
it.
Narnia, bro? Is it like the entrance to Narnia? If you don't know where it is, you don't know.
I was going to say, I can hold my hands up and say, I don't get it. I never will.
No,
I
Kai,
can hold my hands up. I'll never
I
get
think
it.
a proper Chelsea then.
Guys,
Proper
guys,
Chelsea.
it doesn't mean anything.
I won't
before
care,
20
but I have to look at my hands.
No, but it doesn't mean anything before 2021 because it didn't exist before 2021. The term proper Chelsea, right? So
Since Hazard left, man, now all
Lampard came here,
this
bro.
propaganda shit, man.
proper Chelsea. Ziad, I can believe you.
Reliable. Go on, Andrew.
No, I'm just to say is that Ziad, I thought you were bad with ZX propaganda. Now you come with Matt. I mean, what is
Andrew? Let me explain myself to you. Okay, let me explain myself. Allow me to explain myself to you. No, but allow me to. I just don't like. I don't like
keeping up with the Kardashians.
You don't like good football too much.
But I didn't like the. You know what, mate? I just think. Okay, that when we're in this kind of time, the main reason people want him out is based off this season. Like majority of it is this season.
No, it's not.
Okay, of course it is, Scott. Come on, man. No one wanted him out last season. No one wanted him out last season. Yeah, Matt, you're different. Matt, you're different. You're different.
This season contributed. It's not the only factor. It's not just this season.
Yeah.
No. Okay, it contributed. Okay.
Yeah, it contributed 100%.
But what I'm saying is, if it's majority this season, all this talk around Mount and whether he's good enough or not is this season. Okay, and my point
how
is,
many games are
when our team is in such disarray and bollocks, and our fucking manager doesn't even know what first 11 start tactically, he's not got there yet or whatnot, even though he should have time. We're going at the pace too much, I think.
Was he not?
Although I agree, he should be dropped. But at the same time,
8 open play assists in 8,000 minutes.
Let me ask you a question that I asked, I think, a couple of streams ago. If Mount didn't play for Chelsea and played for another team, would you want us to sign him?
I don't.
Answer.
This is
it's a simple yes or no.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So why do you want him to play for us?
But we can do that by anyone, Andrew. Come on, man. We can do that by anyone.
Yeah.
Buddy Shealy, right? All these players that we've signed.
Ziad.
Madrid,
He's been here for 3 years.
Feminist, bro. I'm done with you, man. I don't want to argue with you anymore, man. Can we move on from this topic, bro? Ziad,
I've blocked you.
You are basically Kindle Kardashian, bro.
He won't block us. He wants attention.
Bro, I've blocked you already, man.
Yeah, it's too early to drink for
It's all right, man. I'll move on.
I thought
one sec, guys. Cameron says Mount is reliable for 4 things: not injury prone, consistently crap, passing to Havertz and giving angry eyes. I actually think he destroyed our attack. I'll take one of them away. Passing to Havertz would involve him actually being able to pass accurately. So we'll take
progressively, so he doesn't do that.
Also, like, there is a legitimate argument on what he said at the end. Like, our best games under Potter, from a footballing aspect, have been when he hasn't played.
Yeah. Salzburg was our best footballing game without him.
Because he ruins them. He ruins the. Bro, I don't understand how people cannot see that he ruins the attack. Like, just look at us when we try to transition and the ball goes to him. He passed to Aspilicueta.
He cuts back. We cuts back. We pauses. There's no
how easy is to do a 1-2, bro? How we used to watch 1-2 with Willian and Hazard every time, man.
Big up Texas saying Kai is right. Our squad has been terrible the past 3-4 years. Mount being good in it has been like being the skinniest guy at first camp.
Exactly, man. But the thing is, we replaced most of that squad, right? Like, we replaced most of that squad. So why should he stay here if we raise the standards, man? It doesn't make sense to me.
No, Kai, the other thing you can say though in defense of Mount is, as we're raising the standard now, rather than he doesn't even have to be shipped off. It's just that his order in his pecking order has dropped, right?
But he doesn't want that though. He wants the highest of pay.
If he's not ready,
the top boy.
He doesn't deserve to be here because he's not gonna be able to stand toe and toe with the new guys we bought. The levels have raised, and he was the best out of a bad bunch, and now his level has dropped. He's at
how do you know he won't be able to improve?
Because
he hasn't. He's been declining. He hasn't improved since 2020.
Ziad pulls us back into him.
Yeah, he still thinks Ziad is gonna start after being sold to PSG, bro.
But how do you see him improving though? But how do you see him improving?
Yeah, you deserve the bullying. I've never seen a person bullying as much as you, bro.
Baba,
we still weren't at 24.
I don't think you said anything wrong either. So whoever that was, like, don't
25. So
don't be muting people unless they're racist.
Think about Mount in our Champions League season, Champions League winning season, which I think was probably his best like eye test. Maybe his first season, I don't know, one of those two. Think about that season, and if that Mount comes back, does he start in this team?
No.
Okay. In what formation? No, sorry, I'll ask you a question. In what formation?
We're playing a 4-2-3-1.
Go ahead. Mason.
No, sorry, Lewis.
Mason
but regardless,
is the prostate exam of footballers. He is awful, but Brexiteers still shove him up your ass every year.
That is a good one. That is a goated Go AM.
Go AM.
That should be saved in the vault, bro. That should be saved in the vault.
Yo, Moyo, I'm asking you a question, Moyo. I'm asking you a question.
You made me laugh, Go AM. Not many people did make me laugh, bro. Good for you, bro.
Moyo, I'm gonna ask you a question. Regardless of his
bro. This guy and his fucking question, bro. This has become a Q&A.
Hey, Ziad, are you drinking tonight?
I'm high already.
The Senegalese Maldini, you're right, by the way. You're 100% right.
He is high. That's why.
Anytime you mention Mount, instantly you start an hour.
This is what I'm talking about, by the way. This is literally what I'm talking about, by the way. We spent half an hour talking about this waste man who doesn't deserve to be here.
Why are you calling him a waste man? That's not nice.
He's a waste man because I'm pissed. Because I'm pissed off now. He's a waste man. Bro, I'm pissed because we talked about this last half an hour.
I'm gonna go back to Moyo's question. Yeah? Moyo's question. You said if he was performing like he did in the Champions League run under Tuchel, would he start this team? No, hold up, man. I'm asking him the question.
That was 2 years ago.
No, that's Moyo's question.
2 years ago.
Moyo's question.
Throwing out a hypothetical.
Moyo, ask me the question again because I forgot.
Let me know his fucking question.
Because you're high, man. Why should we talk to you when you're high, bro?
I'm high in the sky, man. I've got my. You know what I'm saying? Go on, Moyo. Ask your question.
It's too early for West Ham away, man. Allow it.
No, it's never too early for West Ham away. Moyo, ask your question, man.
I was saying it's pretty simple. If he gets back to his best form like he did that season, would you start him in this team? Do you think he starts in this team?
I'm asking you a question. Yeah. One, no, because he's not playing the same position as he did back then.
Okay, so shut up. You said no, that's it.
And two, he doesn't because he shouldn't be starting in this formation. He shouldn't be starting in this formation. Simple.
Bro,
if
you're
he's
the only
playing
person
like,
who answers a yes or no question with a fucking
Kai,
bro.
Kai, listen, Kai, Havertz.
Bro, I don't need your thesis. You said yes or no. That's not the question. You said no. That's it.
Listen, no.
I've never.
If we were playing a 4-3-3. If we were playing a 4-3-3 and he performed like he did then he would start, yes.
But we don't. We don't.
Okay, he should be on the bench.
If you said
but
you played as a on the weekend, we don't play consistently enough.
He should be your answer to that, Andrew, your answer to that should be he should be on the bench because he is not good enough to play as a number 10. Simple.
But he can't be on the bench. He can't be on the bench.
Why can't he be on the bench? Why can't he be on the bench?
Because super chat. So
guys.
Big up God of Frog saying you're all a long way from Starbucks.
Let's put Starbucks, mate. Long way. I want to put a pin in this. Let's move on. Ziad, I wish you would defend Ziyech as hard as you do Mount.
I don't.
I'm not a Mount stan.
Let's move on.
Bro, it doesn't seem that way.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it seems like you're
holding. How many times do I have to say he hasn't been good? I just think your reasoning is not.
It seems like you're holding his dick with both hands, bro.
I just don't think your reasoning is fair. That's all. Okay. I'm arguing your reasoning, not the actual fact.
You literally yourself said he shouldn't start. Like, and you.
But the reasoning behind it is different. You think he holds hands with Kai Havertz?
I will tell you, Mister.
You guys, you're not gonna agree. You're not gonna agree.
Let's move on quickly.
No, but I said it 10 minutes ago. No, hey Lewis, you said we're not gonna agree. I said 10 minutes ago. Fuck that Mount 200k he wants. Give it to Ziyech, and Mount can fuck off.
Why are you still arguing? Why are you still arguing?
Give it to Ziyech, man. He deserves that money.
Ziyech wants to leave.
You already wasted some of his money. He's trying to go to PSG. You clowns.
Right.
Sorry, you had to walk.
Mal will be gone in 6 months anyway.
Just on the last topic before we end the stream. Thoughts on Oba wanting to fight for his place?
Our club is shameless. Trying to send.
He better start tomorrow. He better start tomorrow.
I think he has every right to fight for his position.
He doesn't have any right.
when you got bums behind him who doesn't create for him, what do we expect? I mean, yeah, you sell Aubameyang, okay, go get Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram still needs some creativity there. So we're just going to get rid of a striker to go buy another striker.
The nerve that we have trying to ship a guy to fucking LA, bro, to the MLS. Shameless club, bro. We are absolutely shameless.
He's
the guy
somewhere in
Europe, bro.
I was going to say, there's a lot worse leagues.
He's our only striker. I don't know why we're not only striker.
Why are people so? Why can't people get it in their head like he is not wanted? Potter doesn't want him. Doesn't see a long-term future with him. If that's the case, what's the point of keeping him?
Yeah, but he doesn't
want
him. You don't ship him to MLS, though, Scott. He doesn't. He wants to play in Europe.
Why don't you ship him to the MLS? If the MLS are the only team that want him and can afford him, why don't you ship him to the MLS?
Because he doesn't want to go to the MLS. He wants to stay in Europe. And as soon as you go to the MLS,
that's cool. Guess what? Guess what, Kai? The only teams in Europe that seem to want him are mid-table French teams or Portuguese league team.
No, Milan wants him as well. Milan wants him.
Oh yeah, Milan with their bags of money that they can afford to pay him, and when they need him because they've already got a striker who's better than him.
40K. You want him to get it? You think he deserves it?
No, I don't mind Aubameyang being sold. That's not my issue. My issue with him is we're trying to shove him into like retirement home, bro. He doesn't want to go, man.
Well, he's gonna just sit on the bench.
Yeah,
I mean that was a mistake that Potter did.
But why is he sitting on the bench when the other option is Havertz?
That's the thing. That comes down to Potter.
Isn't Havertz now? Because again, like Potter would rather give those minutes to Fofana, which I'm calm with because Fofana's going to be here for longer. He's actually going to be more crucial to our success long term. I don't care about Oba being here.
I like that.
Is he in the USL though?
If he gave
if he did it, that's fine. But he's not.
He's
not doing it. He's bringing Havertz. Havertz starting week in week out, and then Fofana comes for 10 minutes. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Havertz there.
You can't be starting Havertz anymore, man. After those performances, man.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This comes down to Potter as well. I like Potter, but if you're gonna constantly play people that, you don't like anyone, man. If you're constantly playing players that shouldn't be playing, then it comes down to you. Of course, the players are gonna have egos and be complacent if they know they're gonna start, regardless of how they perform. So that comes down to my situation.
That's why you need an authoritarian manager.
So, do you guys want Potter to build the team in his image, to build the team how he wants it?
Yes.
Yes.
Then when he's making a decision that benefits that, why are you questioning it?
Because there's
Mount benefits that, Scott. Does Mount benefit that?
Hey, cool. We can question Mount and Havertz and them starting. That's cool.
On,
he doesn't see Aubameyang being in his plans. He
That's fine.
doesn't see Aubameyang being in his plans.
That's fine. Okay, no problem.
Then what's What's the problem we've been trying to be sold? I don't understand this.
I understand if he doesn't fit his
not
plan.
to LA. I don't have an issue with him seeing so, but LA, he doesn't want to go
cares?
to
No.
LA,
Kai, stop being Kai Havertz now, man. You're finishing like Kai Havertz.
There are human rights. Bro.
You're finishing like Kai Havertz right now, okay? Listen, you're learning like Kai Havertz.
See it, what's wrong with you?
CST Blue, bro. Meet me outside West Ham, Stratford, 10 a.m. sharp.
Are you a little bit slow, bro? Do you have like the John Deere syndrome, bro?
No, I want to tell
Scott. Wait, Scott. Would you rather Havertz or Aubameyang up front?
I don't care either way. Like neither. I'd rather.
But this is the problem, Scott. If Potter doesn't want Aubameyang, no problem. That's fine. But when you've got like a twat in front of you, a striker that's constantly not performing, it's stupid of you not to start.
Then that's going to be a decision that he lives and dies by. But like at the end of the day, I'd prefer him to build this team how he wants to build it. Like what, we're just gonna force a player onto him. So like we're just gonna he has to play Aubameyang in this team, even though he doesn't fit how he wants to play.
But again, he's not listening to us right now, Scott. He ain't listening to us right now. I'm just questioning why he's doing this, and I don't think it's the biggest problem that we have at this club. You get rid of Aubameyang, that's fine, whatever. But then don't keep starting Havertz week in, week out. That's the problem that I'm concerned of.
That's something we can question. But like I just think this idea of getting rid of Aubameyang and people wanting him to like they're thinking this is good, bro. He can fight for his place all he wants. He's never playing again for Chelsea Football Club. So like if he wants to just chill on 200 grand a week or whatever it is and do nothing but play PlayStation, that is what it is.
That's a good life.
Like,
that'd be lot. But then again, you go get someone like a Thuram. You still need to give credits to him.
That kid is nice, man. I'm gonna get that kid with Enzo at the back, man. But you know what drives me mad? Why can't we have like Byron when you have like the stars above the badge? Why can't we have that?
The Bayern, that's part of their official badge. We just haven't added that.
Yeah, but why don't we do that? We have. It's not like before we had one where we're shameless. You know, like if we had one. Okay,
I don't know why we haven't. I think the two badges would look very photogenic.
Yeah, it looks so cool, man. It looks like we're finding
maybe on the new one.
I
put that down in the Q&A, to Bowie. Maybe tweet it, Kai, and then Bowie might like your tweet. So
put it. Big up CFC Blue saying Ziyech, you need knee pads.
No, don't read that. Why are you reading it? No, don't read it.
Mount clearly offers you and the rest of the Brexiteers. Nice. Personally, I wouldn't have that, my friend. I wouldn't have that.
Listen, mate,
big up yourself, CFC Blue, for the donation.
10 a.m.
Alex, I will be at the away pub, probably a little bit late, but I will be there.
Shit, yeah, the game's in 12 hours, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking long, bro.
Yep. Oh man, that's a must fucking win. That's a must fucking win against.
We say it every fucking week. I stopped saying.
I'm saying it again. I'm saying it again. It's a must fucking win. Every game is a must fucking win. So
imagine we get a draw, bro, and
we probably will get a draw.
Scores again.
Oh fuck me! If Rice scores, oh no, mate. Celebrate now. Fuck that guy, bro. Right.
Oh,
don't get that fucking.
It's gonna be 0-0.
Okay, somebody asked me this question today. Would I accept Rice if Mount leaves? I said yes.
Ooh.
What's Mount got to do with this? What's Mount and Rice got to do with this?
Because I dislike Mount so much that I'm willing to accept Rice. I'm playing with I don't
So you don't want Rice as well?
I don't want Rice, but I wouldn't mind if Mount leaves. Yes.
Oh, Rice.
I lose end the stream, bro. End the stream.
Why? I don't want no more Rice.
You added another 5 hours to that
time. You asked me a question, then you acted like your tampon is loose, bro.
Wait, why do you want Rice then?
Hey,
why do you want
Rice? It's too early for West Ham away, man. It's too early.
It's never too early, bro.
Why do you want Rice?
You got Kai Havertz up here. You got fucking Kepa's twin down there. Nah, man.
Why am I Kai Havertz?
You answer the question. Why do you want Rice?
Why am I Kai Havertz, boy? It's my fault that my parents named me before Kai Havertz.
Yeah, man, you're talking like he's finishing, man. Come on, man.
I don't know why you waffling too much, bro.
Yeah, don't get me no Rice.
Bangers and mash and waffle. Let's have it right.
Okay, Matt, question for you, man.
Please, man. I don't want
you want Enzo to partner? You want
fucking Skyrim NPC, bro?
If you want to go get me a Keno from Mönchengladbach, you want to go get me a Casado? I would rather
Casado. Sorry, did you say Keno?
Keno from Mönchengladbach.
You mean Kone, bro?
Oh,
Keno, bro. Came from WWE, bro.
Oh, I'm talking about the fucking betting app. I'm talking about the fucking gambling app,
bro.
I thought you said. I'm
talking about. So I was just looking at the gambling app now, the Keno gambling app. Yeah, Kone or like I said, I don't want no Declan Rice.
I said Kano, bro.
Also, I was just looking at the betting app now, Kano to get the game.
What don't you like about Declan Rice?
I don't think he's worth the price. I hate his leadership skills.
What's the price?
I don't like the way he breathes.
You can buy rice for £1.
I don't like it.
You can buy rice for £1, bro. You don't.
Sorry.
Basmati at the moment is like I think $4.99 a kilo, but we're gonna get paid $120 million.
Oh, so you have an agenda against them?
Oh yeah, you want to call agenda? I have an agenda. I don't want the player. I don't like the guy.
You just said you don't like the way the guy breathes.
Yeah, that's a joke. I don't like how he breathes. I don't like how he walks. Don't like what shoes he wears.
Okay,
I just don't like the guy.
What is your actual reason?
Well, I've said multiple times. You know, I don't like the way he plays. I don't like his leadership attributes. I think the guy, you know, before the game starts, the guy thinks he's going to lose. He said that against one of the Europa League games.
Ziad,
in the first game back.
Every time I listen to you talk, I say,
okay,
thank God.
Your car means you've had beef already this session, man. Listen,
thank God you're not my kid, bro. Oh my days! If you were my kid, bro, I would have walked out, bro.
Wait, Zid. Wouldn't you rather someone else like a Casado? Do I have an agenda if I would rather Casado?
No, because Casado and Rice will probably be the same amount of money, and Rice has proven 10 times what Casado has proven, and that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's not true. What do you mean that's not true? In relegation, West Ham, they're getting relegated, and he's still playing shit week in, week out.
Oh man.
You know, like Ruben Neves is a traditional DM, and they're getting relegated, but he's performing week in, week out. That's the difference between the two players. Right. That's a proven player who still shines even though the team is doing bad.
Did you watch him against Newcastle away?
These guys are like a bunch of gossiping.
Yeah, you know what?
Ziad, you ruined the show, bro. You made it like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, bro, with your reasoning, bro.
It's been a funny stream regardless, though. It's been funny.
Blame the cigar, man.
Yeah, you, man. We are going to bounce. I'll be back tomorrow after the West Ham game. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe, and we're heading off to Flawless's channel. So check that out. Big up everybody and up the Chelsea.